Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good weekend. A good bit cooler again this weekend. Felt great. Had Hurricane Ian come right through our area. No damage, few little tree limbs, but nothing at all. Lost power for about 6, 8 hours. Hey, Mr. Steve, what's going on, buddy? All in all, a great deal. I mean, it wasn't bad at all for us. Very fortunate and blessed. Local life, what's going on, buddy? Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up for us as you come in or as you're watching it later on a replay. Next weekend, if nothing don't happen, we plan on going to Busco Beach ATV park. It'll be our first time ever going there. It's up next to Goldsboro, North Carolina, I believe. Hey, Gordon, what's going on, buddy? Thank you for sharing it out, Mr. Steve. And if anybody else knows how to share it out on Facebook or somewhere and help it continue to grow. Hey, Brian, what's going on, SLC? I've been posting looking for firewood, and SLC Farms has had some, but that's so far to go. And I got to thinking yesterday, man, we got our own log splitter. We drug it out and had a little bit of motor trouble, stuck a different motor on it, and started busting us up some firewood to have to go camping. Hey, Miss Becky. Hope everything is going good. Eating some fish, flounder. I seen on Facebook y'all was doing something with the boats or something, like bands and stuff playing, and some kind of fundraiser or something looked like, Brian. IP Farms, what's going on? We got like 12 in here and 6 thumbs up? Bunch of slackers. So before y'all jump out and run do something else, hit that thumbs up. I know y'all gonna jump in and out. Did a fish fry, good deal. Yeah, I forgot about we even had that log splitter that we used to power the rebeller. And a lot of people have trees down right now from the hurricane, so I figured why not bust some up? Then I don't have to be posting and looking for firewood. It's a little slow. I can't remember if that's a 6 or an 8-inch cylinder. But it's a little slower. It takes a good bit of volume to move that cylinder. Probably so. Royal Farms, what's going on, buddy? Light rain. Yeah, it look like it could rain here, but we haven't seen any. French fries, homemade onion rings, coleslaw, hush puppies, and shrimp. All of it sounds good except for the shrimp. I can't have no shrimp. Not bad. We lost power for about 6 hours. Got a few little limbs down at my dog pens. I think we got about 5.5 inches of rain. Yeah, we got about 5.5 inches of rain. So there won't be no hay for a week or two. Got to let that ground suck that water up. But like I said, we was very fortunate, man. That wasn't bad at all. Roast carrots, potatoes, as what's for dinner. I love roast. You should have told us that a little earlier, though, Miss Becky. There's no way we can make it there in time to eat. Let me grab me a drink. Got power back yesterday. We'll be back cutting tomorrow or Tuesday. Yeah, no, it'll rut our fields up with 5.5 inches. We're gonna have to wait. Hey, 69, what's going on, buddy? I bought 2 of them Madoons or whatever they were called last week, and I only drank 1. Last week I had one of these, and I've been looking at this one in the freezer all week. Thinking about that thing, the Traveling Hoosier. What's going on, buddy? It has been a while. We got 9 thumbs up. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. I did last week. I looked for a case of these and couldn't find them. My local store had them today, $27 a case. Whew. I have to stick with the old Bushmills. I cheated today. I got me a little bottle of lime. I like holding my hand on there so I don't get salt on my desk too much. And it ain't that much salt. That's real coarse sea salt. Puddle's gone this morning. Yeah, no, we got 5.5 inches here. The puddles is about gone. It won't be too long. In the puddles in the yard and the dirt roads and stuff. But I know in our hay fields in the low spots there's still water. Well, y'all finished with y'all's hay, though, ain't you, Mr. David? Country gal. I saw your post, I think it was on Facebook earlier. Y'all were something at the river or lake or somewhere, looked like. Did Brian cook any of that food today? How much hay you got left to do, Brian? You got a lot left to do. I think we got, after we finish ours, we probably got, I don't know, 80 to 100 acres of some custom baling to do. Children's charity event. That's what I thought it was, some kind of charity. Lake Wiley. That's the way I go when I go by Mr. Richards' place, slow drag. One time I went a different way and went through Lake Wiley getting to y'all's place. We got to get back up there again so I can cook you some more good food. Because Brian don't let y'all have no vegetables or nothing. And that's terrible. Brian's trying to get some of Mr. David and his hay up that way. I didn't think they want a coastal up that way, Brian. All right, we got 16 people in here and 9 thumbs up. Still a bunch of slackers. I think the whole crowd will be going. So if anybody's anywhere next to Goldsboro next weekend and you want to hang out, we'll be at Busco Beach ATV Park if the good Lord's willing. We're probably going to leave. I don't know if we'll leave Thursday night or Friday morning. Thank you so much, Christina. Brian ain't give one yet. Brian don't give them out early. He makes us wait. There's the link to our racing stuff or farming stuff if you want you a shirt or a hat or hoodie. And if you do an order on Sunday, there'll be something extra thrown in for you. I do got somebody to be hitting the thumbs down, but hey, that's still participation. We ain't gonna have no extra hay unless I do some horse trading here on a bunch of this custom work that we do that we're gonna do when we finish ours. But as far as me having hay extra right now, it's not looking good. Still, my son still has not got a date from Polaris on his Ranger that he ordered. If I'm not mistaken, Halloween weekend we're gonna go to River Neck. I'm not 100% on that. I know my daughter was talking today about getting costumes for the dogs to wear. St. Timothy Orchard from Ohio. Wow. I don't know. I don't remember exactly where Ohio was at, but me and Gordon and my son can tell you a long ways from here. We rode over it a couple weekends ago. We was out looking for campgrounds and stuff. We rode by Lumber River. I mean, I don't know. None of us know, but what I do know is that I know it's going to be hard to afford hay. I hate to know I had to spend $100 for a bale of hay right now to feed my cows. What kind of equipment they got? We might ride up for the auction or whatever they got going on. We sold, which y'all probably remember, about 3 months ago, we sold calves and did good. We sold some calves that did good about 3 months ago, and I sold some about 3 weeks ago and did dirt poor, terrible. So I could tell you from my little 2 cent, there's no way I could put that kind of money in a hay and feed it to my cows. The cows ain't worth it. Now that's just my 2 cent. $65 or $70 around. Like I said, it's gonna be tough. How much more hay do y'all have to cut, Brian? You might have answered that and I missed it. I think we got about 60 acres. See, man, that's crazy. I know that's exactly what I'm telling you. You can't feed that hay to no damn cow and sell it for no 70 cents a pound. The mess just don't add up. May have a train strike. It might if they'd quit shipping the corn out instead of shipping all the corn out west and then having to ship it back. Leave the corn just grow on the east here on the east coast. No, you're right, country gal. That's what I've been saying. That's why I've been slowly easing mine out. You ain't the only one, Brian. I'm looking at a picture of a saw my wife just sent me. I'm trying to find me a little chainsaw to buck up some wood. No, I ain't gonna be no logger. I ain't getting in the damn logging business. So I don't need a $6,000 Husqvarna or steel. I just want something to cut up a few little 6-inch limbs to throw on my log splitter to have decent burning wood. All right, Miss Steve. Oh, you already back. Time I read, you'll be right back. You already back. There goes our Amazon link. If anybody's shopping on Amazon, make sure to check it out. Hey, Lee, what's going on, buddy? Hold on, y'all. I'm texting my wife. Trying to think how many grills we sold. Y'all remember where Mr. Steve and I shared that Pit Boss link with the 20% off or 25% off with free shipping? I think we sold 7 grills. That's amazing that there's enough people out there, but hell, I can't even get 7 people to comment on stuff. Sometimes we won't even get 7 thumbs up. But the Amazon link does pretty good. It helps us out. All them pennies make dollars, y'all. What you been up to, Lee? They got a big race coming up. If it's not on the, we got at least one more race we want to try to get to at Lakeview, the American Racer Modified. That I want to. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, they got one more race. The American Racer Modified series is a series that we've been following around. They coming back to Lakeview, November the 20th, 19th, I think, somewhere in there. We really want to try to run that. And there's a big race up in North Carolina that we want to go to. Hey, Warwick Jones, what's going on, buddy? I want the that's called a race, the kids race. It's a fundraiser where they raise money for, I think, Victory Junction Gang or Camp and a couple other places. And I would really like to go up there and check it out. Let me Google that real quick where I can tell y'all I cannot remember where it's at. Probably like a 3-hour drive. Whew. That's going to be tough to find when I can't. I have to do my research and then talk to y'all about it. What did Brian say? Smoke the brisket all day on the pit ball. Yep, make sure that from the pit boss rep that I talked to that helps me with the rep that helps me with all my stuff, and I ask him questions. He said the key to that thing to running when you run in super low temperatures, like 225 will be real low. That's about as low as they'll go. You got to make sure that igniter, all that stuff is clean in the bottom. So when you vacuum it out, take like a copper brush a wire brush, but it's a copper wire brush, and clean all that stuff so it don't get build up on it from burning. Because that's what'll ignite it back, that igniter. And it gets covered up with ash and soot and build up that's stuck on it. And I tell you what else it calls that exact same thing, Brian. A power blip. Little blip of power cause that thing to trip into that exact same thing you told me right there. It'll just sends it into a default mode. Never had it happen. Said it might have been a power blip today. The power might have surged during the cook, because I've done that camping actually. I accidentally tripped over my drop cord and unplugged mine, plugged it right back up, and didn't think about it, and it actually set mine on fire. Hey Scott, what's going on, buddy? I still haven't used my new one. Yeah, I still haven't. I did. I didn't have no food on it, luckily. When I set it on fire, I was over there being Mr. Hollywood. I tell you what caused mine to do that. When I set it on fire, when you turn it on, you're first starting the cook cycle. Well, I always open mine, turn it to say 350, and you'll hear the fan come on. It'll start white smoking, look like a John Deere tractor, cold start. It'll do that for 3 or 4 minutes, then the smoke will go away. Then you know it's burning. Close your lid, and the heat will climb. Game over. We was camping, riding 4-wheelers, and the people knew me from YouTube, and I was over there, and I was celebrity in it, and all yada yada yada. And Brandon said, "Mr. Jackie," and I said, "Oh, I'm coming. I'll be there in a minute." And about 2 minutes later, I could tell there was a sense of urgency in his voice, and I turned around and looked, and my grill was flames blowing out of it. Lost her kitchen. Wow. Hey, DOK, what's going on, buddy? Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. We got 16 thumbs up now. With a gas can. Wow. Yeah, I'm super excited to try my new one. We just haven't. Thinking about cutting my old one up, to be honest with you. Thinking about cutting the legs off of it and making it mount to my trailer somehow. Make it more convenient for traveling, going riding and camping. Some real winters in Toronto. She brought the flaming gas can in the house to get the extinguisher. No, I haven't even used it. Still trying to find me a cover for it. Still using my old one. But if as soon as I make the decision to cut my old one up to make it mount on the trailer, then it'll be over using it at home. Gonna try to build me my motorhome has a receiver hitch on the front. To hold moisture in. Mine's got a bunch of electronics on it that I got to keep water out of, though. My new one does. The new one's got like a big touch screen on it. So far, and when I travel with mine, I try to empty the pellets out of it. Build a shed for them. We're probably fixing to build another shed here, actually. My son's ordered a new Polaris Ranger. And he's want somewhere to put it under. Roll it in the house. Hey, Keener Farms, what's going on? Michigan, hey, appreciate y'all stopping in. If y'all just coming in, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. It's raining. Let me check my radar. Just a few limbs, no damage, nope. We were very fortunate, Scott. Power went out probably 6-7 hours. Fired the generator up. Cut a couple fans on. Didn't need no air conditioners. Felt good all weekend. Refrigerator. Had the internet. Plugged the wireless router up. We was golden. Well, I hate to even ask what they're talking about. We got about 5.5 inches of rain here. We're heading y'all's way next weekend, Scott, kinda. Goldsboro, Busco Beach. I don't know how far that is from y'all. There's not going to be a lot of more hay growing now. We in the 40s at night some. Actually, 40 degrees. We might hit the 30s. Appreciate you coming in, Brian. Have a good week, buddy. Crops are still standing up. Man, they were digging peanuts here first of the week before it got here, though. Michigan Hayes ready to quit. Bell say today. Ain't worth mowing. Our final cut ain't gonna be great. Our third cutting this year. It's gonna be, which will be the final. It was so dry, but we are short on hay, I'm sure. So we're gonna have to try to cut it. We can't cut it now because that 5.5 inches of rain. Probably a week and a half, 2 weeks. We're gonna try to knock it down. And with the price of fuel and stuff, if you don't have to run over it, you hate to be out there running across it. Especially if it ain't gonna have yield, Michigan hay sale. Gordon don't know. He ain't been up. He been asleep since 4 then. Do y'all sell most of y'all's hay, Michigan hay sales? Or y'all sell most of it, or y'all feed a lot of it? There's the link to our TikTok if you follow TikTok stuff. Sell about 75% of it. That's what we've been trying to do, is trend away from feeding so much, because 3 or 4 years ago we were feeding about 80%, 90%. $4 a gallon. Rest goes to your cows. Yeah, we were talking a little earlier about cow prices. About 3 months ago, I sold some and did good. 3 weeks ago, I sold some and gave them away. Brian sold some and gave them away. There goes the link if you want a Gerald Farms hat, a shirt, hoodie, stickers. And if you make an order on Sunday, and in the comment on your order, put Sunday Night Live, and you'll get a surprise thrown in for you. That's farm diesel. Wow. Are dumping all the cows on the market. That's what I've heard too. Take care, DLK. Have a good week, buddy. What is Scott talking about now? Yes, a picture of Jackie. No, I haven't seen it. Yeah, them flooding the market with cows sure hadn't brought the grocery store down. But I do not plan on stop raising them. We just don't have to raise as many. I saw somewhere, y'all, one of y'all that's been around, you seen what, last year before, I done a video on the last case cotton picker, and now the patents up are going up on the John Deere picker beller. I seen a picture now they've released with you couldn't read it say case on it, which because it was blurred out, but that's what I'm understanding it is, where they've already had it in the works overseas. Fancy looking machine. Do you ever finish? I have Michigan, but I've got a good friend of mine that y'all seen. I've done videos on with the raking and bale at the same time. We help each other bale hay, and he sells freezer beef in my area, and we a small area, and there's no way that I could step on his toes and do that right now. This cold nights are gonna slow it down. I was just looking at mine, and we 40 degrees for 2 of the next 10 nights. So coastal ain't gonna do much growing in the 40s. A bunch of 44s, but 2 or 3 40 even nights. How many cuts y'all get, Mr. David? This will only be our third. Airplane license. There ain't no way Scott got no airplane license. Oh, probably for that new combine y'all talking about. Yep, that's what they're talking about. What kind of combine is it? It's probably green. New Holland. That's Raymond had a New Holland, didn't he? You didn't Jeff Raymond run New Holland? I thought Jeff ran them. 8.5 bales to the acre is very, very good, Mr. David. There's where you can send us an email. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, check on the cat. Yeah, 8.5 like Mr. David got, that's heavy. 1,141 bells. My old mess won't run across that much of grass. Yeah, I had to check on that cat. There goes a hot sauce link to my favorite one. There's another one. What is that one? Peach habanero. Just another example of some of their sauce. Yeah, y'all were turning and burning. How much is y'all's hay this year right now, Mr. David? Do you know? Or you don't want to say on here? Yeah, you're right, Scott. Mr. David and Clint, they got a well-oiled operation going on. Yeah, mine ain't well-oiled. I think I'm gonna have me a hamburger when we get off of here tonight. Pennies, but big dollars. Wow. You hear my computer making noise, y'all? Yeah, that's a real hay operation there, Scott. They got big sheds Michigan hay sales. I can't tell you that they all them could fit because I don't know. I haven't been this year. But Farmers for Fun and Profit, they got some nice hay shelters. Five sheds. And a top quality hay. All their round bales can be converted to top of the shelf square bales. They got their own rebellers and amazing operation. Top of the line business. Yep, I got some videos on it, Michigan, from a couple years back. They've upgraded and changed all that stuff out now, but if you'll look back, I do have some older videos from their operation. That was back when they was still plenty big, but not like they are now. I do. I do. We really want to bail us a couple hundred. For me, no. I don't want to bail none for me to use unless we have a bottle calf or a project calf. Then it's good to have some where I don't have to buy them and pay $10 or $11 a bale for them. But I'm through with the days, I hope, of feeding square bales to cows. The round bales is too easy. Our square baler did not make near bale last year. I mean, there's probably always somebody that's going to step up, but y'all got an operation to be proud of. I'm rinky dink too, buddy. I think at the time that video right there was put out, that's going to Mr. David's farm in Clint's. I think that they only had 2 sheds built then. I think I might be wrong. I think they had 2 maybe. Then they added 2 more or 3 more. But you get to see the legend. The legend's in there. I couldn't do it without Mr. Steve, y'all. Mr. Steve runs the show behind the scenes for y'all. I just sit here and be the puppet and think of stuff and mention it, and he covers for me and bails me out. But don't forget, if any of y'all were close to Goldsboro, North Carolina, that was a different one. That was the first one Brian was using that I went to was give me a second to think of it. I cannot remember. He's a Massey Ferguson dealer. Computer Ninja. There you go. I'm looking up Busco Beach where I can let y'all know where we're going to be. Busco Beach is in Goldsboro, North Carolina. It's called Fall Bash. Yeah, I see online in the Facebook groups and all, people act like it's unheard of and don't make sense. Nah, it don't make sense. It makes dollars. You get hooked up with these guys that's doing it and know how to do it, and it's easy to trash somebody on Facebook for being dumb for bailing and rebelling. But trust me, it's dear. Bryan Boulevard. I get sidetracked. I'll be Googling stuff and gonna tell you and forget. Yeah, that's right. 1243 Bryan Boulevard, Goldsboro. How far is that from y'all, Scott? That's probably a long ways from y'all. An hour, okay. Well, if any of y'all are around, that's our plans. We'll probably be there Friday, all day Friday, Friday night, Saturday, and Saturday night. So if you're around and you see us, make sure you holler at us and chat with us. We'll probably have something surprise there for you. Might have some hot sauce or some stickers. We'll try to have something in the motorhome for you. All right. Well, a picture. We got a picture of the race car. I got some here for you, Scott. I got to be careful what I turn around. A lot of these don't. Yeah, I don't even try to explain it to him, hardly, Mr. David. We used to. I can't find it. Just like people be crazy and comments and all, I used to try to explain and on it over and over and over with them. Now I'm just like, some people are just too dumb to understand. A lot of people a lot of people will understand, but some few won't. But no matter how hard you try, it's 2 hours and 15 minutes for us. I thought it was 3 hours. So if you ain't but an hour out, Scott, you could run over to the campground to that park and fuel us up so we can make it back home. Well, y'all, it's been close to an hour. I think I'm gonna get ready to close her on down. We should be dropping a video Tuesday night, Thursday night. Not sure what they'll be yet, but look forward to seeing each and every one of y'all here next. 250 service charge. Yeah, I have to carry some gas jugs with me, buddy. Look forward to seeing all of y'all again next Sunday night. Appreciate y'all watching and supporting us here at Gerald Farms. Y'all all have a good one.